Good start 2, clear start 1.
Yeah, clear 1, please.
Starting 1.
Sierra Hotel, pass number 320, climbing level 330, radar heading 080 degrees.
There is an old Chinese proverb which says, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step," and it's usually attributed to Confucius, the ancient Chinese philosopher. However, I've since found out that it was apparently originated by Laozi, one of his contemporaries. But I don't think it is a lousy saying. I think it's a good one. So my journey of 1,000 miles begins here today in the south of France, when I go and pick up a Harley Davidson called Ruby and ride to the UK. Come along with me. Well, it's my last day in the office today for a few days, and I've got a nice trip booked on a Harley Davidson motorcycle, so looking forward to that. Another American machine, a bit like the Boeing really, quite big controls. Big controls on a Harley. Well, I could have called this a journey of 1,000 steps actually, because that's about how many it took to get to the parking lot to find Ruby. And there she was, waiting for me patiently. Hello, darling. So now I've got all togged up and I'm sweating like a pig, and I'm thinking to myself, how can I cool off? What I really need is a 60-mile-an-hour breeze. I wonder where I can find one of those. Oh, I think I know. So Ruby's a Harley Davidson electric glide with a 110 cubic inch engine. That's actually 1800cc in metric terms, so a larger capacity than many cars. In addition, it's a CVO model, which means that it was built by the team at Custom Vehicle Operations in the USA. I think of it as the smile machine. Honestly, I've never ridden a bike before that attracts so much attention from complete strangers. I'm used to it now, but at first it was a novelty when random people came up to me to compliment me on the bike. All sorts of folk. A lot of them middle-aged, and in the majority they were female. Quite odd. They would say things like, "What a beauty," or "That's a nice bike." Little old ladies in the street would stop next to me when I'm about to put my helmet on and ask, "Are you riding far today? It's a lovely motorbike." It was irritating at first, but I'm a lot cooler about it now. Whatever, as long as it makes them smile, I don't mind. Total strangers wave and give thumbs up salutes from cars on the road too. I've got to say, there's not many parts of motorcycling I don't enjoy. This bit's not easy. 35 degrees Celsius, 110 Fahrenheit, togging up, putting all the leathers on. There are links in the design philosophy between both American manufacturers, Boeing airplanes and Harley Davidson motorcycles. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You see, it was only in 1965 that Harley Davidson fitted an electric starter to their big V-twins for the first time. Up until then, their customers had been kick-starting the beast. Imagine! It was such a novelty, they called it the Electroglide, and the new model name stuck. In 1973, there was actually a film called Electroglide in Blue, an evocative title which is more memorable than the movie. It was some dirge about a motorbike cop and his bike. However, it is the only film which features a Harley in the title. Quite good branding for those times. As Ruby is 10 years old now, she's showing her age in parts. Take the custom-built leather seat, for example. It's lost a few stars along the way, similar to the ratings of some hotels I've stayed at, but it's still the most comfortable saddle I've ever sat in. Flying and biking, biking and flying. You would be surprised at the number of pilots who are also motorcyclists. Or perhaps you wouldn't be that surprised, really. You see, biking and flying are both activities that require a better than average level of locomotor coordination. Both are challenging in the early stages to learn and master. Additionally, these activities or sports, call them what you will, do attract the more adventurous types of people. Once motorbikes get into the bloodstream, that's usually it for life. As you would expect with a custom model from the USA, there is plenty of bling. And in addition, the bike has been fitted with a Screaming Eagle performance kit to the engine. I'm not sure what the actual power output is in horsepower, but it's probably over 90 bhp. Whatever, it's got lots of ponies, but the most desirable quality is the actual delivery of the power, with 115 foot-pounds of torque available. In practice, what this means is exhilarating acceleration from low engine revs. You don't need to change gear as much. Even though I'm riding on a French autoroute today, I know that soon I will be back in the air flying the airways overhead France next week. As a professional aviator, work is never far from my mind, really. Motorcycles, I'm often aware of how similar they are to operating aeroplanes. It's like flying on the ground, if you like. Both bikes and planes have to bank to go around corners, but there are other links too. Both are powerful, lively and controllable vehicles. So here we are, Journey's End, Rye, Sussex. Fabulous ship in, and it's just starting to rain. Well, that's why you go away to foreign parts, isn't it? Well, there we go. Anyway, here's There's Ruby getting wet for the first time in months. I am struck by the similarity between Harley Davidson and Boeing airplanes. You would be amazed at the things both machines have in common from the pilot's point of view. Bear in mind that I've been familiar with operating Boeings for just over 30 years. You see, the airliner has got quite large controls in the cockpit. The pilot's hand grips on the control column and throttle levers are huge. The rudder pedals can fit elephant feet. And we Brits joke that they were designed for the average pilot from Texas. Same with the Harley. The throttle, brake, clutch and gear levers are all massive, but they work just fine. So here we are, Belgravia, central London. Ruby parked in a legal motorcycle bay, almost entirely inside the bay. And that was what all the fuss was about. Those of us who live outside the UK have to make arrangements to go and pick up a passport. It's not easy sometimes. Good excuse for a ride though, eh?